Hello there. So just as we thought we were coming to the end of the Switch's life cycle, Nintendo just decides to surprise us with a bunch of new third and first party games. From a new Mario and Luigi game to the new Mario Party and the My Sims bundle, and the focus of today's video, a brand new 2D Zelda game. We got the Link's Awakening remake back in 2019, but the last brand new 2D Zelda that we got was over a decade ago in 2013. So in the dying moments of the Switch's tenure, I'm going to be taking a look at the new 2D Zelda, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. And even more surprisingly, we also got new Switch hardware, a gold-themed Legend of Zelda Switch Lite. And it's a bit weird that we haven't seen a Zelda-themed Switch Lite before, but it makes sense to release one along with what's possibly the last Zelda game on the Switch. And while it's not the new Switch hardware we've been waiting for, seriously Nintendo, where is the Switch 2 announcement? I'm excited to open up the new Switch variant and see how it looks besides the absolutely gorgeous Tears of the Kingdom Switch OLED. Before we get into it, obviously this video isn't super ASMR-y. A couple reasons for that. One, want to kind of just experiment with the different styles of videos, ASMR, non-ASMR. But also, not a whole lot to open up for this one. Thanks EB Games. I find that more and more they're just giving me copies that haven't been wrapped or aren't sealed or anything. They just go over to the shelf and give me the box that's on the shelf and put the game in and done. It kind of sours the experience, you know, of just as a collector opening up a brand new game, and ultimately I don't really care. I mean, I've got the game, but you know, it's just a bit of fun opening it up with all the wrapping and whatnot. But yeah, so we'll just get into it, I guess. So yeah, as I said in the intro, this game kind of just came out of nowhere. I don't think anyone really expected a new Zelda game this close to the end of the Switch lifecycle, let alone a new 2D Zelda game. As I said, we got Link's Awakening in 2019, which was a great game, but it was a remake. So the last real 2D Zelda game was over a decade ago with A Link Between Worlds. So I'm super excited to give this one a go. Everything I've been saying, everyone's loving it, loving the new style of it, and finally, we have Zelda as a playable protagonist. And just to kind of go back to this sort of Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds style of world, I'm just super excited to kind of explore every nook and cranny of it. But yeah, in terms of opening up, that's kind of it. Just the game. There's the cartridge there. But obviously the main thing that we're going to be opening up is the Switch Lite. The Switch Lite obviously isn't the most popular Switch console. I think it kind of takes a step back behind the OLED and even the original Switch as the more like secondary console. Now this is probably the first console I've picked up which is a bit more of an impulse buy. Like I said, I've already got a Switch Lite, so don't really have much need for this aside from it being Zelda themed. I'm kind of cursed to just buy when anything Zelda comes out. And I've been trying to hunt the Zelda themed 3DSs. I think it's the Hyrule edition that's pretty much exactly like this with the Triforce emblem on it. And then also the Majora's Mask one, but they're something like upwards of $500 AUD, which is $200 more than this one, I think, something around that. But yeah, this edition comes with Switch Online plus the expansion pass for 12 months, which is pretty neat. That's valued at about $40 AUD. Something like that, so not bad. And any gold console is just going to stand out beautifully. I think Xbox just announced a Indiana Jones gold Xbox, which looks absolutely insane. Without further ado, we'll just jump into this. There it is. That is stunning. That gold sparkle finish. The camera doesn't do it justice, but that is gorgeous. Gold buttons. This feels like an absolute display console. I'm going to be using it to test out the game, but I think outside of that, it's definitely going to be more of an ornament for the shelf. Obviously, this is just to capitalize on the end of the Switch's life. Switch sales have been dropping for a little while now, so they might as well get an extra little boost. from another console. And there's obviously a ton of people out there like me that are going to pick up any sort of Zelda related items. I'll try to avoid any spoilers or story-related gameplay outside of this just kind of opening scene that you see in the trailer. Played the opening about 20 minutes, half an hour, and so far it's really fun. Obviously a different style of gameplay to your more 3D Zeldas. I'm really feeling that kind of Breath of the Wild creativity kind of seep through with some of these echoes. I only unlocked about, I think, 5 or 6, and a couple monsters as well. I'm excited to experiment with different echoes and just see kind of what the limits of this creativity in this game can offer. Playing as Zelda is a welcome change. Obviously, we've had Link as the main playable character for however many years, so it's nice to experience a new kind of gameplay style that doesn't focus too heavily on combat. I know that was kind of a bit of a concern for everyone, but so far I'm enjoying the kind of more puzzly aspect of it. I know this wasn't the circumstances we were expecting to play as Zelda. I think when we started getting all the trailers and teasers for Tears of the Kingdom, everyone was kind of expecting and excited to potentially have Zelda as a playable character. I think it'd be really cool to have Zelda as a playable character for one of the 3D Zeldas. I think this is Nintendo very much testing the waters with the fan base to see if that's something we'd enjoy. And so far, I think the reception has been great. The game's been rated really well. Everyone's enjoying the game. I've seen a few complaints with the performance, and so far I saw a few frames drops in the town area and when spawning in echoes, but otherwise performance has been alright. The graphics and the art style are probably one of my favourite aspects. I'm not the biggest fan of these chibi sort of style, but I think it really suits this game well, and the scenery and the environments are really well crafted and looked really good on the Switch. So far I would recommend the game. Obviously I'm not too far in, but I'm excited to have a bit more fun with this and just kind of see where we go. My final thoughts on the Switch Lite console. It's gorgeous, albeit it might not be completely necessary. If you don't have a Switch Lite or a Switch, I would recommend probably the OLED first as your first console. If you're looking to play purely handheld, I really enjoy Lite. I don't really notice any more drops in performance compared to the regular Switch. Obviously you're getting a smaller screen, but I still think the games look and run really well on the Switch Lite, and this Switch variant is absolutely stunning. Obviously it's an homage to the 3DS variant, and it just looks and feels so right while playing this game. So overall, I'm super keen to keep going. If you have any questions about the game or the console, leave them below. I'll try to answer what I can. I'm still trying to get that main channel video out, but I wanted to get something in the meantime. My aim for this channel is at least a video a month for now. Obviously it depends on releases and what sort of content I'm looking to make. But yeah, I appreciate everyone for watching. Leave a like, comment and subscribe if you enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.